The Resilience Across Borders podcast is intended to be a resource for education, support, and inspiration. I am not a psychologist or a medical doctor and do not offer any professional, medical, or health advice. If you are dealing with or suffering from any psychological or medical conditions, please seek help from a qualified health professional. Hello, and welcome back to Resilience Across Borders podcast. Today's topic is building physical resilience. So in working with a few fitness coaches and wellness experts, and over the years, I have learned and applied many great tips that continue to benefit me both physically and mentally. Again, the running theme for this podcast is building resilience overall. So what's the connection between physical health and resilience? Well, physical health and resilience are closely linked. When we take care of our bodies and maintain a good physical health, we are better able to cope with stress and adversity. So regular exercise, a healthy diet, adequate sleep can all contribute to building physical resilience. So how we eat affects how we feel, how we focus, and how sharp we are. And our fitness level determines how effective and efficient we are in our movement. We are in our function, in our ability to move around, to move things around, and to do that safely, and to keep our body pretty much a well-oiled machine. So it's all linked together. And if it makes sense to you, here are some tips for building physical resilience. These are reminders because a lot of us don't do what we know. I've been guilty of this myself, and that's why I do these reminders for you, for myself, for all of us. So if you're sitting there saying, I know that, ask yourself, do I do that? Number one, exercise regularly. So regular exercise helps to strengthen the body, boost the immune system, and reduce stress. It's a great outlet as well. So you can choose your level, starting with longer and longer walks or working your way up, or even if that's all you do, you would already be doing much better than a good number of sedentary beings. The other thing is to eat healthy, eat a healthy diet. It's becoming more and more difficult to do that because of the abundance of processed foods and junk foods. So a balanced diet that is rich in nutrients and low in processed foods can help to maintain good physical health. So pay attention to what you are eating, where it is coming from, and how it is made. So increasing amounts of research are providing the link between processed foods or meats raised in captivity, for instance, and maybe with a lot of antibiotics. They are wreaking havoc in our digestive systems and with our microbiomes. So which are linked to our brain, they're linked to our heart, they're linked to other vital parts and aspects of our well-being. So everything is connected. Of course, make sure you get enough sleep. Adequate sleep is essential for physical and mental health. Try to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. So among the benefits of sleep, like resting your mind and body, is the opportunity for the body to repair itself and do its own housekeeping to make for a better tomorrow. Again, everything is interlinked. There is a chain effect that can go in the positive direction or in the negative direction. If one of these or two of these are not being taken care of, maybe that's your sleep, that's your nutrition, exercise, and movement. The other culprit is stress. We are managing stress. Especially those of us who are striving for more and pushing ourselves. So there is a certain amount of stress that is manageable and healthy. However, bad chronic stress continuously can have a negative impact on physical health. So it's important to find ways to manage stress, such as breathing, meditation, exercises combined with the deep breathing, or yoga, and many other forms of movement, or mental exercises. The other thing is to stay hydrated. So drinking enough water is essential for good physical health overall. So aim for at least 8 glasses of water per day. Drink as much as you can throughout the day. And of course, this also becomes easier when you're active because, when you're out doing something, it makes you drink more water. Of course, listen to your body. Pay attention to how your body feels and adjust your activities and self-care accordingly. Do not ignore any distress signals that maybe the body's call for help, or the body's calling for some kind of attention or some kind of care, or to go seek care or take a look at something that may not be where it needs to be. As I go over in the episode called Keep Moving Forward, is to get started. Because a lot of times we'll talk about so many things and then pie in the sky, big mountain, big elephant, whatever. We never really take a small bite, and we never get started, or we never take the first step in that big stairway. So how can someone get started with building physical resilience? The key is to start small and then build gradually. So incorporate some form of exercise into your daily routine, even if it's just a 10-minute walk. Just start with that and you're already on your way. Then build from there. Focus on eating a balanced diet and try to reduce your intake of processed foods. So just pay attention to your nutrition, pay attention to the labels, obviously get fresh food when you can. Also, it's important to remember that building physical resilience is a journey, not a destination. It's a journey. It's like bathing every day. You got to do it, as with most things that are really good for you. So it takes time and effort to make lasting changes, but the benefits are worth it. So start small, stay consistent, and be patient with yourself and celebrate the progress. Anyways, I think that's pretty much a good place to stop right there. So I think if you do 1, 2, or 3, or all of these things, or just one, you're well on your way. Thank you for listening to this week's episode, and we hope you found it helpful and informative. Don't forget to tune in next time for more tips and strategies for building resilience in your daily life, as well as reminders. As always, stay aware, stay grateful, and stay kind. And do share this podcast, and we welcome your comments, your reviews, and your feedback. Take care.